Arithmetic sequences. This word is arithmetic, not arithmetic sequences. This is that word written as an adverb. No, adjective. There we go. So it's pronounced arithmetic. So arithmetic sequences are sequences that to go from one number to the next number in the sequence, I'm always adding the same amount. So for example, if I start at 2 and I add 2 and the next number in my sequence is 4, and I add 2 and the next number in my sequence is 6, and I add 2 and the next number in my sequence is 8, this sequence is arithmetic. This sequence has a common difference of how much I'm adding each time, and I am adding 2 each time, so my common difference is 2. I could give you the sequence 100, and then 90, and then 80, and then 70. And this is an arithmetic sequence because I am adding negative 10 to go from one number to the next. So my common difference and we're going to abbreviate that with the letter D, in this case, is negative 10. Now, if I gave you, for example, the sequence 3, 6, 18, that one to me is not looking arithmetic. To go from 3 to 6, I add 3, but to go from 6 to 18, I'd be adding 12. That's not a common difference. Oh, so this one is not arithmetic. This one is geometric. We'll do that one tomorrow. Okay. My formula for an arithmetic sequence is, I don't say y equals or f of x equals. I say a sub n equals, and if I want to identify numbers in my sequence, I use these little subscript numbers. So a sub 1 is the first number in my sequence, and I'm going to add to that the term number in my sequence minus 1 times the common difference, and now I have a formula, an implicit formula for any arithmetic sequence without having to think too hard about it. All right. A sub n is the same thing as your, it's your output of the sequence. So if my sequence has the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, its outputs are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. A sub 1 is the first number in the sequence. Right. No, if my first number is 2, a sub 1 is 2. Okay. So let's go back to this 2, 4, 6, 8. A sub 1 is 2. The second number in my sequence is 4. A sub 2 is 4. The third number in my sequence is 6. A sub 3 is 6. And n tells me it's my term number. So when n equals 1, my number in my sequence is 2. So I can make little input-output tables. The first number in my sequence was 2. The second number in my sequence was 4. The third number in my sequence was 6, etc., etc. Okay, so that's how I call n the term number, but it's actually kind of the input to my my formula. Question? I'm sorry, if it's what? Oh, okay. So in this sequence of 2, 4, 6, 8, what is the common difference? How much are we adding each time? 2. Okay. So now I have enough information to make the formula that gives me the even numbers. So a sub n is, I'll write down the formula again, a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. So to get the sequence 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, blah, the first number in my sequence is 2 plus n minus 1, and my common difference is 2. Okay. What is the 16th number in the sequence? Because we don't, why is it n minus 1? It would be n if I was allowed to call this very first number 0, my 0th number. And it ends up being the y-intercept if that were 0. So I have to adjust my formula. The 16th number in my sequence is a sub 16 is 2 plus 16th number, that's my n, 16 minus 1 times my common difference of 2. That being 2 plus 15 times 2, better known as 32, is the 16th number in this sequence. Okay, we do one more. Let's do the sequence 100, 90, 80, 70. My common difference is I'm subtracting 10 each time. That's like adding negative 10. So my common difference is negative 10. The first number in my sequence is 100. So my formula for generating the sequence of numbers is negative 10, a sub 1, plus n minus 1 times my common difference. There's my formula. You can pretty this formula up a little bit if you care to. Jeez. Because it's not. Sorry. A sub 1 is 100. D is negative 10. Sorry. Alright, so if I want to know what the 20th number in this sequence, that would be 100 plus 20 minus 1 times negative 10. The 20th number in this sequence is 19 times negative 10. 100 plus 19 times negative 10, better known as 100 minus 190. Looks like negative 90 is the 20th number in this sequence.